USung stream. Here we go. Yes, alright, guys. Alright. So what do y'all want to watch? Okay. Here we go, guys.
When hard-working hands need hard-working skincare, that's a job for O'Keefe's working hands.
Good morning, bro. Check out my laptop.
The 1 minute mark, guys. Also, this is a beautiful comparison data channel, as you can see right here. Richest restaurant chains. Here we go. Richest restaurant chains. Mm-hmm. Yep, indeed, guys. Indeed, yes. Papa John's, as you can see. 3 minute mark, guys. Townhouse. 3 minute, very minute mark, guys. Indeed, indeed. The richest restaurant chains of all time. Count McDonald's Japan, as you can see. It's the first stream I made since last month, guys. I made my shorts too last night on Silent Women, so that's about 44. But yeah. Alright. See. Get all of my data channels. The 5 minute mark, guys.
That's what I do.
minutes left. Obviously. Alright. Just give me a second to make a 5-minute mark. Rest of the greatest actors who died, guys, as well. Here we go. On the channel Data Drum. Six-minute mark, guys. Some of the greatest actors of all time died too early or died later, but with more age, as you can see. 7-minute mark, guys. Some of the greatest actors that lived a long time that died most frequently in the 2020s too, pun intended. 2020s, pun intended. Eight-minute mark, guys. Nine-minute mark, guys. from a greatest that died too early, I think. Alright, guys. At the 10-minute mark, guys. Going to keep the clip very short, but let's see. 11-minute mark. Show you some of my shorts that I made last night. The 11-minute mark, guys. These are the shorts I made from last night too, guys. Talking about the consoles on Sony Xbox 44. Yeah. I said I was on a heavy state purchase there as well. I don't need to get my console on the push mark and myself on Amazon to pay my groceries. They're making a Jim Ryan documentary. Yeah, guys, they're making a Jim Ryan documentary. After his retirement, he leaves in April. He retires in April, but this documentary of Jim Ryan, it's good and bad, but it's not good still. The epic rise and tragic downfall of Jim Ryan 30 years later. Leaves in April. The epic rise and tragic downfall of Jim Ryan. Watch that too on Paramount Plus. And this is also on my other account on YouTube on Sony Xbox 44. Yes. YouTube. And also, you can see the views right there too. 18 views, double digits. Thanks for all the views, guys, and all my subscribers too, pun intended. Because double digit views really helped me a great deal. Yep, on YouTube Movies and TV. Make sure you follow that channel on YouTube. YouTube Movies and TV. And we're talking about the documentary of Jim Ryan, the epic rise and the tragic downfall of Jim Ryan. Yes. The epic rise and tragic downfall of Jim Ryan, the documentary. Yes. Sony doesn't have no first parties until March. They sure don't. And I said that last night. They don't have no first parties until March of 2025. You know, the one game I talked to John about it, honestly, the one game I thought they would have remade would have been Shenmue 1, 2, 3 remake and also making Sonic Unleashed remake. You thought they would have made those remakes. But you never ruling out, though. 125, yes, Crisis Core Final Fantasy. Because at the same time frame, Crisis Core Final Fantasy Rebirth came out. February of next year, Crisis Core Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. You know, it wasn't past 100 years old, but yeah. The retro games and then all the games from the games of the year from last year, guys. Yeah, I already know about Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, and I already know about Sonic and Shadow Generations and Sonic Unleashed Night of the Werehog, but I had to make a difficult decision to make PS5 or Series, or that OG S5 and $24 push mark. Yes. They had 2 offers on push mark too, as well. I had 2 offers. I had to make it difficult. Say it ain't gonna come easy though. Whatever offer once I pick that console, I had to stick to it. Whatever console I pick, once I pick it, I ain't going back. Sony is bankrupt. Yes, they are. Sony is bankrupt, guys. 14-minute mark, guys. Yeah, I've been looking to get my console off a push mark. Either the OG Xbox One, the OG PS5, both in my budget house. But if I make the offer for less, then whatever console once I get it, I ain't going back for it. But if it's Microsoft, Kong will die on Sony because I done my part. Well, it's time for me to find a new era now on a different console. Yes. They're making a 15-minute mark, guys.
The epic rise and the tragic downfall of Jim Ryan 30 years later. It's gonna be on Paramount Plus.
Yep. The epic rise and tragic down Jim Ryan 30 years later on Paramount Plus as well. It's also going to be on Netflix possibly. That's a tribute to a documentary. That documentary is going to be epic. They talk about his rise, his glory days, and his downfall in non-glory days. Years later.
TV, also on YouTube movies on TV and Spotify. Listen to it on the podcast pretty much. It's on YouTube movies and TV. You got part of that channel, subscribe to you on that channel. YouTube movies and TV, but yeah, they're making a documentary on Snapchat.
It's showing.
They got games, they don't got the first prize, and like I said, even when they make Prototype 3 and 4,
That's going to be on Microsoft.
Prototype 3 and 4 is going to be on Microsoft, and Prototype 1.
Yep. Got the 45 views on my short term. That's about 44. Here we go. 45 views. Count my aunt too, pun intended.
Saw the Sony developer direct. They had 15 games counting Call of Duty. Sony only has 8 or 4 of those 8 are second and third party games. The other
Yep.
one not first party because Call of Duty took over Microsoft.
Yep, and Call of Duty goes in on Microsoft as of March 21st, guys, as well. So I made my decision to get Microsoft with Poshmark as well for a reasonable price. It's hard to overpay for a console as most regional brand new these days, you know. 17-minute mark, guys.
October of last year. Call of Duty will be on Microsoft as of March 21st, so because again has no games to play other than
He sure down.
Fargo Storm 5, Fargo Storm 6, Madden 2025, and Fortnite if you play.
And Madden 2026 and so on and so forth. And also the train simulation games and the bus simulation games and the other simulator. The one that finds me as a cop police simulator and also mental health simulator. But yeah.
That too, pun intended. Any other game, pun intended.
17-minute mark, guys.
Games too as well. Microsoft's more superior than Sony right now because they got more first person, second person, third person than Sony does. Yes.
Indeed. 18-minute mark, guys. $18-minute mark, guys. Microsoft is one because so many games coming out, it's not playing. They sure do. And once I get Microsoft, Kong will die on Sony. Kong will die. Any other game that defies 6 and 7 is coming too. But it's going to be multi-platform. But yeah. Fallout 5 and 6 is based on Fallout 5 and 6 on Jim Ryan's downfall. And the epic rise and downfall in the documentary, yes, Fallout 5 and 6 is coming. 2-minute mark, guys. I had a difficult decision with I get Microsoft, I get move on from Sony. Sony's dealing with too much turmoil right now. So many layoffs and other things, etc. and other things. You gotta get Microsoft. Mistake totally very difficult decision to make. Yeah. Very good. Happy St. Patrick's Day to y'all as well. And I need to get my console Poshmark as well. And get my groceries and get myself Amazon computer and go to the store physically today. I didn't mean to say Sony developer that, but I meant Microsoft developer in one of my shorts, guys, obviously. So Microsoft has 15 games counting. Yes, they do. 15 games coming, but Sony only has 8. You technically count Borderlands 4 Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. But yeah, that's 10. Well, all those Ghost of Tsushima Part 2 is technically first party SIE, but it's technically second party. But yeah, all the other games too as well. But then we have 10 counting 10 tiers, 1 rest, chaotic rare edition part 1 and 2, chaotic rare edition part 2, deluxe edition for part 2, and the standard edition. But if you get that there, you get that there.
Okay. So that means I already made my decision for sure. Once I make that decision on Postmark, once I get my will console, get off of Postmark. Yes, yes. Sony has no first parties until March of 2025, y'all. As well, I done playing remakes, simulation games, remakes, remasters, and kind of UK remakes.
Yeah, guys, for sure.
Strong games and other games too for Nintendo. Sony is bankrupt, y'all. They're dealing with all these whales and other things, etc. Sony's in more trouble
than you think. I'll stop it at 25. 26 minutes. I was supposed to stop at 20, but okay. I'll stop it at 26.
St. Patrick's Day, y'all, as well. Telling me to get my console postmark. Console postmark this week. And then me to get my purpose by going to put other 6 months continues and also countdown. To get myself on Amazon continues as well. Sony lost $60 million in 9 months.
$60 million, guys, in a 9-month span. $60 million. You know how much? That is a lot of money gone from one of the greatest companies of all time. That's a lot of money gone. For sure, for sure.
Getting sued 3 times.
In a 9-month span. That's how many people got laid off because of that. And they overhired people because of inflation.
All those layoffs could inflation and too many hirings.
Yep.
Also, Jim Riley's in April, and they're making a document for him in this.
They sure are. I say it again. I'll say it again. They sure are.
It's good and bad, but it's still not good. Also, at the 17, the OG PS5 that is still going post mode. OG has possible 2014. Very difficult decision to make.
Very difficult decision to make for us. Whatever console I get off of Postmark. Very difficult decision for the discount. Very difficult. I got 2 offers, but I have to make a decision for us to lower all. And if I lower the it was whatever offer I had to take, I had to accept it. And if I make a counter offer, I might be able to get for lower. It's like I never even paid for it. But price was price I paid for it. No, that's what matters over Postmark. That's what matters. But yeah. Also, 34 views on this short too from last time. Sony Xbox 44, as you can see. They sure don't. They don't got no games until March of 2025. It's not good. It's not good.
It's out of the console.
Sony might be out of the console business, y'all, for sure.
St. Patrick's video as well, telling me to get my console postmark. Go through the price content, telling me to get myself a price content countdown. He's going to post this week continue countdown to get myself Amazon to get my YouTube Microsoft content. So what is Microsoft doing now? Microsoft has all these things coming. That was a lot of something right now for Microsoft right now.
Yep.
Microsoft counting jobs for the unintended. Also, like I said, Jim Ryan really helped up.
I said that on Egyptian Queen too. That Jim Ryan really after I said it again. I said it again on this short too last night on Sony Xbox 44. Jim Ryan really fucked up. Literally.
He is really effed up tremendously.
Yes, he has.
To the point that he won't be able to recover. If he retires next month.
Sure does. He sure does. And once that happens, then Sony has to find their Phil Spencer, or Sony's going to be bankrupt for sure. And they might be out of the console business by then.
There's levels to this when it comes to console. There's
levels to this. There's a tribute to Dot. Shout out to Dot 1985 for this. There's levels to this.
To the point that he won't be able to recover if he retires next month. But there's levels to this when it comes to console.
There's levels to this. For sure. Tribute to Dot 1985. Yes.
Wow, this is.
Indeed. Stop at 26-minute mark, guys. I'll make another one after this. Just show you all my show. I showed you some data stuff, as you said. I'll probably show you some more data stuff in a few minutes, obviously, after I make my next stream, pretty much. It's going to be 20 plus minutes long at least.
It's going to be good thing. And kind of get my stuff on Amazon and pretty good. Microsoft's back on top, man.
They sure are. They sure are.
Sony's in turmoil right now.
Yes, they are. And Count Henny too in Capcom. Pun intended, Eddie. You overachieved in Capcom. You already have. You already have. Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect.
Microsoft wants Sony lose at the end of the day because they got too much stuff on. Kong will die. You know, find a monkey always win. Monkey that's challenging.
No, my father was a super heavyweight, so I am best when it comes to my choice. So I'm not human as a mom either. But yeah.
Cannot wait to play on Microsoft.
That way to play on Microsoft either too, guys. So I cannot wait. Let's say the 26-minute mark, guys.
Now it's there now. That's yes. Also, Microsoft continues to get it done. Like I said, they buy S Mobile.
They buy S Mobile for Microsoft. If Microsoft buys out one of the smaller studios for the games I got the plans in, that's a wrap for Sony. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. For sure.
The games I got the plans in, that's a wrap for Sony.
Counting Super the Astronaut, which I also saw on the Xbox store as well. If they buy any other retro that I was playing and I was trying to finish out to finish one, that is absolutely right. Sony is done. They are cut. Even with the PS5 Pro coming out, it don't even matter at this point. That's if my cousin upgrades to that. We'll see. We'll see. But you never know. He might upgrade to it. You never know. But I think I already know why he upgraded to it, because obviously the graphics, the teraflops, the FPS. What FPS, boy? What FPS, boy?
Microsoft wins, Sony
Loses at the end of the day because Sea of Thieves is on PlayStation 5 and Hi-Fi Rush and the other games too, pun intended. So if Joe see those games, you're in trouble, Cousin Kim, for sure. And it's only tearing down Sony right now. The Sony has not done good for us the games itself. Sony, for us, has failed. It's failed. For sure, for sure. All right, guys, got to stop the stream. It's at 28 minutes. I'll make another one after this. For sure, for sure.